Hello, how are all of you? Welcome. If you're brand new to this group, I'm Brianna and I'm an empowerment coach for teen girls and young women. And I just wanted to pop in here really quickly. Annabelle is waiting for her late afternoon or evening walk. So I got to grab her and I got to exercise her. But I just got home and I was like super excited about something that happened. Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. Oh, oh my God, I just gotta take a moment. This girl that I'm working with, I need to share this with you. Oh my God, I just love her so much. So I mentioned this in the Facebook Lives that I'm getting emotional. This girl is like, I love this work that I get to do. It's like, it's incredible when you start living your passion and your purpose and why you're here. And for those of you who don't know my story, like I haven't always been an empowerment coach. I mean, I had a job in medical sales for 11 years. And for how many years of it was I was like going through the motions. I knew that was not what I was meant to be doing with my life, but it was like I couldn't just quit. I was trying to figure things out. Like I didn't know what my purpose, my passion was. I had to figure that out for myself. And so many years I was searching, I was doing the work on myself. Um, and I knew, I'm like, if I follow this path, if I just keep doing this work, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out for myself. So the reason that I wanted to do this Facebook Live is because I just got home and I got this amazing text from one of my clients, 13-year-old girl. She's the girl. So yesterday, if you caught my Facebook Lives, I was talking about how important it is for your daughter to learn how to praise herself. Not you praising her. She's got to praise herself, and she's got to get used to this. She's got to get used to it as if she is practicing a new habit, like brushing your teeth. Like brushing your teeth, you don't even think about it, you just do it. So I got home today and I want to share with you. I mean, I was gonna do a post about this, but I was like, screw that. I'm just gonna come on here because I want to share this. Okay, let me give you a little backstory before I share this. Let me just give you a little backstory on this girl. 13-year-old girl, when I first started working with her, like really low self-esteem. And I would ask her on our calls, on our sessions, like, how is your week going? Like, what are some things that you can be grateful for? Or like, what are some amazing things that are going on in your life? And she would just look at me kind of just with like, I don't know, and that went on for a long time. I've been working with her for a while and I'm seeing things shift in such a big way. And this is why I'm like so moved, close to tears, by reading what she wrote. So like I told you in my Facebook Live yesterday, I've been reaching out to her and some of the other girls that I work with every day, asking them, give me some celebrations, give me some praises. And so last night, I had a class that I went to last night, and I didn't get a chance to text all of the girls, asking them about their celebration and praises. So I just got home now, and she's so adorable. She texted me, and I didn't ask her yet for the celebrations and praises today. And this is what she said. I didn't even ask her for it. And she goes, celebrations from yesterday. I went to my favorite singer's concert with a few of her friends, and it was so fun. Also, I loved the opening act. Another one is that I had a good meeting with my psychiatrist. Praise from yesterday is that I allowed myself to get out there and dress up and put on makeup for the concert, and that I allowed myself to have a really nice time. She went on and talked about her celebrations and praises from today. But right before I got on here, I was like moved so much because at the end she wrote, it's like, thank you, I love you. And it's like, this is the thing, like the girls that I work with, like I build like really close connections with them. I don't look at them as like, oh, they're just like a client, you know, that I work with. I see them once a week and they're like, hello, hello, goodbye, see you next week. And a lot of therapy it is a once a week thing. Most therapists are not texting the girls that they work with. They're not reaching out to them. They're not checking in with them to see how they're doing. They're not keeping the momentum going. It's basically like a once a week, see ya, and then I'll see you next week. And I don't feel like that sort of that setup works for the demographic of girls and young women that I work with. So that's why I do things differently. Also, I'm not a therapist, so, you know, I'm a coach. I do healing work. I do so many different things. But what moves me so much is that what she said, what my client said, is that she's allowing herself to have a good time. And like, I can't tell you, like, how much that means to me to hear her, to read that came from her. It's like, because for so long she hasn't been allowing herself to enjoy her life. This is like huge. I've been texting her every night, except last night because I didn't have time, but I've been texting her every night for the past, how long have we been doing this now? I think it's been 2.5 weeks. I want to say that we've been doing this, the whole praising and celebrations. This is incredible. So I really want to get across for all of you moms, start doing this with your daughters. If their self-esteem is not where you want it to be, if your daughter is suffering from anxiety, overwhelm, stress, depression, if she's cutting, if she's being bullied at school, whatever is going on, if she's got an eating disorder, whatever the situation is, it's so important that your daughter starts feeling good about herself. And as much as you would like to think that all of the things that you say to her is going to sink into her brain and that's going to be her own self-talk, it's not. It doesn't work that way, because whatever you say to your daughter, it's kind of like separate than what she believes about herself. Self-esteem, it's not esteem, it's self-esteem. And how does one build up their self-esteem? They gotta believe it for themselves. They gotta believe that they're worth it, that they matter, that they're important, that they're significant, right? All of those things. It's so crucial for your daughter. And likewise, like I said in the on the topic for this Facebook Live, it's like teaching your daughter these things can change like the trajectory of her entire life. So I don't know why you wouldn't do this. So seriously, I'm telling you that this one thing can change so much for your daughter that I really want to encourage all of you to start doing this. Start asking your daughter these questions. How can she start praising herself? What are the things that she can start celebrating in her life? This changes everything. Leave a comment below if you have any questions. I'm just, again, like I love this work. I love what I get to do. And I actually got a download for, I call when I get, I've been meditating a lot lately. And so I'm feeling like very connected. Something that happens when you meditate is that you get inspiration, you get downloads, you get like information for things that you're working on. You get clarity for your own life and for where you're heading. This is another reason why I have all of my clients meditate. But it's interesting because I did get a download the other day, and it's about a new program that I'm going to be working on. So aside from, yes, I am putting together the membership site. That's something that's in the works. That should be out in the next couple of weeks. Super pumped about that. But the download that I got was not about the membership site. The download that I got was actually about doing a program just for girls with anxiety. I think that this is so needed because so many of the girls that are actually in Unstoppable You, my group coaching program, have been dealing with anxiety. I'm saying had, like it's in the past tense, because I think they have gotten so much better with it. So I don't want to use present tense that they still have it. But anyways, I'm seeing that there is like a real need for doing a program just for the girls that are dealing with anxiety and how to overcome it, because there's so much there that they can do. I mean, even I had one of my private clients that I work with sent me a text message today, and she was dealing with something and stressing out and feeling overwhelmed. And so what did I do when I had a free moment? I made a video for her, and I basically, I did a tapping session, and I recorded myself doing it, and I sent it to her, and I said, watch this, do the tapping with me. And for those of you who are familiar with tapping, I did a tapping Facebook Live probably like a couple of months ago. And so that's just another great tool that, you know, that girls can use when they have anxiety, when they're not feeling their best, if there's any emotional charge that they need to like release and let go of. So there's so many elements to working with like anxiety and how to heal it, how to work through it, how to change your mindset, what you can do. And so I'm feeling pumped about this new idea about doing a program really to help with anxiety. So that's going to be incredible. It's going to be for teen girls and young women. Don't ask me too many questions about it, because literally just popped in my head recently. So that's something else that I'm going to be working on. And of course, Unstoppable You, the next one, will be coming out this summer. So there's so many exciting things that are like in the works that are coming out. So if you're a mom that's like watching my Facebook Lives, or if you're reading my posts and you're resonating with what I have to say, you're resonating with the work that I do in the world, and you're like, you're trying this on your own, and let's say it's not working. Let's say you're like, okay, I love what Brianna is saying with that one. I'm going to try it on my own. Just know this, like if you're trying it and your daughter is not like open to it, or if she's not receptive to it, or if it's not clicking for her, don't give up on the work for your daughter, because sometimes, actually quite often, it's like when you try to give it to your daughter, you're a little bit too close to home. Your daughter often doesn't want to hear this stuff from you. Don't ask me why. It's like biology or whatever, but it's like you're just a little bit too close to home. And so oftentimes, like, even if you have all of the right answers, it's like she doesn't always necessarily want to hear it from you. Not always, not with all girls, but majority of girls are like this. That's why having a coach for your daughter is so important. And that's why I'm putting together all of these things, the membership sites, Unstoppable You, this new program for anxiety. I mean, it's all going to be out there. So don't give up hope. If you're trying these things, if your daughter is kind of still struggling, it's not clicking, it's not working, it might just be that you're too close to home and your daughter needs to hear it from someone else. And just know also, like, the work, you know, the group stuff that I do is so powerful, because not only is your daughter getting it from me, she's getting it from other girls her own age. And that's really powerful. I can tell you, in Unstoppable You, the girls that are all coming together, they're building friendships, they're building these relationships. And one of the girls in the group said something in one of our group chats, and she said, I feel so good about being in this group, because she said something about like really being able to open up and being vulnerable, because some of those girls are dealing with like anxiety and depression, and it's not something that you know, is always talked about with their other friends, right? But in this group, it's like a sacred group, right? We come in there, it's a safe space for them to say whatever they want to say, for them to share whatever they want to share. And it's like, it's just all love, right? They get love in return. They get positivity. There's no judgment. There's no judgment at all. And so this is another reason why I really love the group aspects of these group programs. So if this is speaking to you, stay tuned because there's a lot of group stuff coming out your way. So I'm just sending you all so much love. I'm gonna go take little Annabelle for a walk. She's waiting patiently. She's like sleeping over there, but I'm gonna wake her up now. So have an amazing evening or morning, wherever you may happen to be watching this. And I will see you guys all later. Bye for now. Leave a comment below or a question if you have any questions. Okay, bye.